Hi guys, and welcome to what is going to be the final preview of this season, and what a game this is to preview indeed. It is of course the League One player final at Wembley between Sunderland and Wycombe, and nervous is an understatement. It isn't even the word. It doesn't come close to how I feel, guys, honestly. Throughout this entire week, I've been just feeling more progressively sick. I don't know how you guys have been. I know I've asked a lot of you guys. Some of you say you feel pretty confident and your nerves have been pretty straight. You know, I've been shaking. I've been absolutely shaking at times, and I really sit and think about what's going on this week, and then the sort of magnitude of what it means. It really hits home, and I'm shitting myself. And for those who are asking, I am going, of course. I know a lot of you guys do know by now, but I'm still being asked regularly. But yeah, I am going, and I'm going to be sat with none other than the legend that is Michael Bowers, another Sunderland YouTuber. You should absolutely go and check him out if you haven't already. You should know him by now. He's absolutely fantastic at what he does. He pretty much does the previews, does live streams with Thane SAFC as well. Someone else you should subscribe to. He also does reviews after games as well. He does it sort of short and sweet and straight to the point, and it's really, really good. So if you don't already, go and subscribe to Michael Bowers. But yeah, so it's all set up for a really, really good day. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully. But getting into the preview of this game, I'm going to actually start off with something a little bit different, and it is actually your guys' predictions. So, about 4 or 5 days ago, I did put out a poll on the community tab on the channel, something that you do generally have more access to if you are subscribed to the channel. So if you aren't subscribed already, please do. You know, I know a lot of you guys, I've seen it, I think it's like 70% of you guys that regularly watch, you're not subscribed. Please just press the subscribe button. It takes 2 seconds and it makes me smile. So there you go. But but yeah, getting on with it. So I put out the question on the community tab. I said, here's the big one. Who is going to win, basically? How are you feeling? Sunderland or Wycombe? And 88% of you were confident that Sunderland were going to win. Another 12%, probably Mags, or or Wycombe fans, I don't know, or people who just generally aren't very confident. Thought that Wycombe were going to win. And that was from, I think, over 1.2k people who entered that poll. So it just shows that there is quite a lot of confidence, you know. There's quite a lot of confidence amongst the fan base. And I'd be lying as well if I didn't say that I was quietly confident. That doesn't mean I think it's going to be a stroll in the park. I don't think it is at all. Wycombe are a very, very difficult side to beat. Very, very difficult. Do I think that they're the best footballing side in League One? I think they're probably... that would be harsh if I said one of the worst, but they certainly don't play pretty football, do they? They don't play pretty football. You know, I've alluded to in the past, you know, that they are sort of the master of the dark arts, with the time wasting, little niggles off the ball, maybe overly physical at times, but they're here on merit. You know, they're here on merit, and what they do and their style of play, regardless of whether I think it's pretty or not, or whether you guys think it's pretty or not, it gets the job done. You know, they've been in the Championship more recently than us, controversially, yes, but they've been there. And like I say, they've got themselves a style of play which suits them. It suits them to the core. You know, they're a team that you need to really watch out on set pieces because of the physicality and the threat they have in there. They real pile the bodies in the box. And we've seen that, you know, last time we played them it was 3-3 in a game really, which I think we should have had dead and buried by half time. You know, we made it 3-2 with what I think was a couple of minutes left. Broadhead with the goal. Was it Broadhead or was it Stewart? I can't remember. Either way, I can't remember now, but it was to make it 3-2. And then they, of course, scored. They went right up the other end and scored from a set piece, scrambling the box. And yeah, so it just shows that and this is something that Alex Neil alluded to. Wycombe are a team that, you know, we say it all the time, even if they're not playing particularly well, they are always in with a shout. There's a few teams, many teams in fact, where you know that if there's sort of, they're against the grain, they've got their backs against the walls, you know they're going to lose the game. But Wycombe, they're similar to us in a sense. You know, they never know when they're beaten. They're always a threat, even when they don't seem it. They can lull you into this false sense of security of, you know, the larger load of possession. But that means nothing to Wycombe. You know, I think they've got one of the lowest percentages in the entire league. I think it's like 23rd out of 24th. You know, in terms of the amount of percent of possession they've had over the course of the season. But they don't need it because they're so Route One. You know, I think I saw a stat. I think they've only made a string of 10 passes or over. I think it was like 60 times this season. I think, which is mental when you think about it. But yeah, it just shows that you can play a certain style of play, whether it looks pretty or not, and still get yourself to the player final. You know, I'm not going to say that it's just pure hoof at football, but they're direct and it's effective, and you need to be able to nullify their threats. But you can't just worry about them. I feel like if we go in there just purely worrying about their strengths, which is their physicality, which is their set pieces, but if we give them a little bit of bite back, a little bit of fight back, and we stay strong and stand firm at set pieces, I am confident that we have more than enough in the tank to get away with a win, and our promotion back to the Championship would be ours, of course. But again, not going to be easy as that sounds, of course. But either way, let's get into my sort of preferred / predicted starting 11 for this game, and of course I'll talk you through it. And in the comments down below, let me know what you think Alex Neil should be doing in terms of starting 11s. Let me know in the comments down below. But here's mine, and as you can see, it is unchanged from the previous game against Sheff Wednesday, because I think, why not? Why would you change it? Because I feel like we've got a core here that can do a job against Wycombe. I feel attacking wise we have enough there that can do a job. I actually think that Sheff Wednesday are a greater side than Wycombe. A very, very different side and offer different threats, of course. But I just feel like this is still strong enough to do a job with Parkhurst in goal, Sirkin, Barton, right across the back three. You know, I did actually for a second think about putting Winchester back in there, because I do really, really like Winchester. But as that back three, they've started to gel very well together, so why change it? Evans and 09 in the middle. I was very, very close to sticking Embleton in there, but I just can't see him being used from the start anyway, because I just wanted that sort of technical ability straight from the centre to drag us up the pitch. 09, I'd like to see him in there purely because I know he's not the greatest sort of technically gifted footballer in the world, but as we saw in pieces against Sheff Wednesday, you know, he was sticking one on, he was laying one on Bannon, so we didn't get a word in, didn't get as much of an influence in the game as he would have liked, because, you know, he was their key man. And 09, he knows what Wycombe's all about. He's been there before for years. You know, he knows the sort of the dark arts as well, just as much as, you know, the Wycombe lads. And he can be guilty of, you know, a bit of time waste, maybe diving, you know, little things like that. You know, he can really get in the face, and he'll know exactly how to rub him the wrong way, and he will not shy away from a challenge either. And I think that's what 09 will be so key for in this playoff final. Now, Evans for me, he's been fantastic. You know, but my sort of turn and change in opinion of Evans over the last couple of months has been, well, it's been gargantuan. It's been dramatic, hasn't it? Because I was never, for 90% of the season, I was not a fan of Evans. I didn't think he brought too much to the side, but he has this calming influence now. He's been more positive on the ball. I feel like he's impacted games more, and it has taken him a while. But he's absolutely in the team and in my team here by merit completely. So on the wings, I've got Clark on one side, Gooch on the other, because I think Gooch has just been a different beast under Neil. He doesn't get touched there, in my opinion. Pritchard there, he could easily just sit back a little bit, but he, like we know, he's so good. Pritchard being the sort of delivery man, the sort of tie-in between the middle and the final third. And if we need to, if we are defending, he can tuck back into a three with Evans, Pritchard and 09 there, which you don't really want to see Pritchard back there, but if needs be, he can be. And of course, you've got Clark and Gooch on the wings that they can pull back defensively if needs be again. Roberts there, I know this shape isn't probably correct, really. You find that Clark ends up tucking up a little bit higher. Maybe Pritchard can go out wide as well, and Roberts and Pritchard will get either side of Stewart. But yeah, so that is the side that I would go with, although I am incredibly tempted, depending on the fitness of Broadhead. It would sound harsh, but if Broadhead was 100% fit, which I don't think he's going to be, but if Alex Neil did believe that Broadhead was fully fit, I would probably bring off Clark and put on Broadhead, and then maybe stick Roberts out on the left, and then Broadhead up along top alongside Stewart, because I just feel like that would be more than enough. I really, really do. But I also believe that this is enough in itself to potentially do a job over Wycombe. And then if it isn't, in the latter stages of the game, or maybe after the hour mark, 55 minutes, if things aren't going our way, bring on Broadhead, because it's a big, big pitch at Wembley. And I mean, you can really be stretched, and it can really tire you out. And even after 55 minutes, you know, Wycombe, if they're doing a lot of chasing and giving us a lot of possession, they could shatter themselves. Do you know what I mean? And to bring on someone like Broadhead, who's going to stretch the defence, and with his pacing behind, he could be absolutely lethal. But as far as it goes for the moment, that is probably what I'll go with. And again, let me know in the comments what you think. And now for the dreaded the dreaded score prediction. Now, I've been changing it constantly, but I was asked on Instagram recently, and I just give an immediate scoreline, which I feel like I can't go back on now. And I have gone for a Sunderland 2-0 win. I feel like we will keep a clean sheet. I feel like we may get a goal relatively early doors and then solidify it later on in the game, much later, just to sort of the icing in the cake. You know, recently we've been scoring all these late goals, but this one just sort of solidify the win. I'm hoping that that'll be the case. You know, early goal to ease the nerves, play well, maybe control the game, and then finally make a second later on in the second half. I'm going to go for a Ross Stewart goal and a Pritchard as well. That is what I'm going to go for, a 2-0 Sunderland win. Now, in terms of a review to this game, or a vlog that some people have asked me, you know, I'm still sort of in two minds, because I am going down to London, to Wembley, very, very early doors on Saturday. My train is at 5:20 in the morning, which is going to be fun. Now, I've been asked if I'm going to do a vlog by a few people. I might do like a few sort of clips and snippets here and there, maybe. And then when I'm back, well, it'll be really late Saturday by the time I'm back. So maybe Sunday, if I do a review, I might just include like a few snippets along with a review. Do you know what I mean? Or I could do a full vlog. But the thing is that when people have asked, and they say to me, you know, it's good to have your memories on camera and you can just go back on YouTube, particularly if we win. But the thing is, this is why I haven't done vlogs for ages. And I know there's other Sunderland YouTubers that do vlogs, and it's fair enough, that's their opinion, and get some views and what have you. But the thing is with me, with times like this and occasions like this, these are memories, these are really amazing memories, and then to have to get my phone out all the time, and I'm watching it. I'm at Wembley, yet I'm watching the game through my phone. Do you know what I mean? And it just, I feel like I'm stealing myself of an experience. I'm stealing that away from myself, which I don't know. We'll see anyway, guys. We'll see how it goes. I might be up for it. Do you know what I mean? By the time I'm there, I might be just buzzing and think, you know, I'm gonna see what I can do for you. But you know, I like to go to games regardless of the stature of the game and just enjoy it, and then come back and let you know what I think of the game. But we'll see anyway. We'll see. But yeah, I am going to be going with Michael Bowers. I'll be sitting with Michael Bowers. I hope all you guys that wanted to get tickets have got tickets. Where are you sitting as well? Let me know. I know a lot of you guys are trying to find sort of block buddies, aren't you, to see who's where. But yeah, that's it, guys. Let me know in the comments down below. Oh, God, I'm scared. Let me know in the comments down below what score you think it's going to be, the goal scorers and all that nonsense. Let me know. Are we going up? Are we going up? We shall see. I'm shitting myself. How are the lads? Take care and stay jammy. I'll see you on the other side.